Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan. Will investing in this policy help you create a financially secure future for your family or not? Let us find out through an in depth analysis of this policy. Hi, welcome to holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to take the right financial and investment decisions to reach your financial goals in a smarter and faster way. Before analyzing this policy, let us first understand the basic working of this policy. So, what is Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan? It is a unit-linked, non-participating individual life savings insurance plan. So now let's take a look at the key features of this policy. This policy provides you with life cover and also maximum premium allocation to funds. So maximum of your premium allocation is allocated to the funds. Also, there is an option to pay top up premium. If you have extra money and you want to top up your premium, there is also the option to do that. And they give you the choice of two investment portfolio strategies and 15 fund options. So there are these many options for you to choose from. There is also the option to reduce your premium and decrease the sum assured. If you don't want to invest such amount of premium according to your financial needs and you want to even to decrease the sum assured, then you can also do that. Now let us take a look at the benefits available under the Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan. So there are two benefits. One is death benefit, another is maturity benefit. First, let's take a look at the death benefit. The death benefit is paid to the nominee as a lump sum when the policyholder or the life insured passes away unfortunately during the duration of the policy. So, what is given as the death benefit is out of the three options mentioned in the screen, you can pass it and see that the higher of the prevailing sum assured or the regular premium fund value, if that is not the highest in value, then the higher of top up premium sum assured or top up premium fund value, and if that is also not the highest value, the death benefit, which is subject to the guaranteed death benefit, which is at least 105% of the total premium paid till the date of death. So, out of these three options, whichever is highest in value at the date of the death of the policyholder, that will be given as a death benefit in the form of lump sum. So the next benefit is the maturity benefit. So the maturity benefit will be the regular premium fund value plus top up premium fund value as of the maturity date. So that this is the maturity benefit that will be given to the policyholder when the policy matures. So now let's take a look at the investment strategies and the fund options available under the Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan. So the first investment strategy they have provided with is the investor selectable portfolio strategy. In this strategy, if you have chosen this, you can allocate your premiums based on your personal choice and based on your risk profile. So if you can just pass the screen, you can see the 15 fund options they have given under this investment strategy. So out of these 15 fund options, you can choose whichever fund you feel comfortable in to allocate your premiums and start investing. So the next investment strategy is the Wheel of Life portfolio strategy. So in this strategy, what will happen is your premium, whichever it is your regular premium, or if you're paying limited premium, or even if you have top up your premium, then your premium would be allocated to the funds mentioned below. You can just pass the screen and see, which is namely the blue chip equity fund, equity growth fund 2, accelerator mid cap fund 2, bond fund, and liquid fund. So they have already given a predefined proportion to each of these funds. So if you have chosen this investment strategy, they will allocate the premiums to these fund options. Now, as we have taken a look at the investment strategies and the benefits available under this plan, now it's important to understand the charges that comes with an ULIP plan like Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan. So there is a premium allocation charge in this plan, which is just for entering this policy. So if you have chosen a minimum amount for a premium, then you have to pay a charge of 9% starting from the first year, and from the more premium you choose, the premium allocation charge can be dropped. But if you want to top up your premium, then also the premium allocation charge can be charged up to 2%. There is also a policy administration charge, which is 33 rupees per month, inflating at 5% per annum. So it might even be subjected to a maximum 500 rupees per month. There is also the fund management charge, which ranges from 0.50% to 1.35%. So this charge is for managing your fund. Another charge is the miscellaneous charge, which is charged per 100 rupees per transaction. Also, there is a discontinuous and surrender charge. If you want to even exit this policy or surrender this policy, then also you need to pay a charge. But there is no discontinuance or surrender charge from the fifth policy. But before that, if you want to surrender or discontinue, you have to pay a certain amount of charge, which depends on your annual premium amount. There is also a mortality charge, which is for providing you with life cover. The thing about these charges is there are various charges and which is similar to any other ULIP, but these charges have the potential to substantially impact your overall return from this policy. So whatever returns you might potentially gain from this policy, it will be impacted from these charges, because whatever premium you're going to pay for to be allocated to your fund options, first they will take away these charges, then only they will invest that amount. They will not be investing from the gains you get from the fund option. They will be investing only after removing the charge amount. So there is also that kind of disadvantage if you look at this. So these are the factors you need to consider before choosing to invest in a ULIP plan like Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan. As we have taken a look at the basic features, benefits, and the strategies, charges available in this plan, now it's time to take a deeper look at the advantages that we might get from investing in the Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan. So the advantage here is you can even enjoy extra coverage if you choose to add an optional additional rider benefit. There is also option to make partial withdrawals anytime after you have completed 5 policy years in this policy. There is also the flexibility to switch units between your investment funds according to your risk appetite if you have chosen the investor selectable portfolio strategy. This option is not available under the Wheel of Life portfolio strategy. Also, at any of your policy anniversary, you can change from the investor selectable portfolio strategy to Wheel of Life portfolio strategy, or even vice versa. So there is a chance to change the premium payment term and the premium paying frequency, which might be convenient for you in the long term. There is also the option to receive your maturity benefit and death benefit in installments, which can also be a convenient option for us if we need money immediately, until like waiting until our maturity or death benefit, right? So this might be a convenient option for us. So these are the advantages we might gain from investing in this policy. Next, now we have going to take a look at the disadvantages, because it's equally important to take a look at the disadvantages as much as we take a look at the advantages, because the disadvantages will reveal the risk we are going to take. So this plan does not offer us with any kind of liquidity during the first 5 policy years. Also, the sum assured we get from this policy might be even too low to cover the future financial needs of a family. Also, there is no loan facility available, and the asset allocation under all the fund options look similar, which might even make the fund options look repetitive. Now let's move to the next part of our analysis, which is the IRR calculation of Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan. IRR calculation means the internal rate of return we might get from this policy. Whatever advantages we might get or whatever benefits we might get, it might not matter in the long run if we do not get a sufficient internal rate of return in our hands. So let us quickly check the IRR calculation here. So whatever figures we have mentioned, it's from the policy brochure of this policy, and also we have calculated these calculations according to the website calculator we have taken from the Bajaj Allianz website. So let us assume a 35-year-old male opts for the Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 policy for a policy term of 25 years. So he has decided to pay 50,000 annually as his premium for a premium paying term of 20 years, and the sum assured chosen by him is 7 lakhs. So this premium is paid for a limited period of time, because which is for 20 years, but the policy term will be for 24 years, right? So let us assume that if, as this is an ULIP, let us assume according to the figures mentioned in their policy brochure, that it might perform at 4% per annum in the worst case scenario and 8% per annum in the best case scenario. These figures are only for example purposes, it's not a guaranteed percent. So let us assume that at worst case scenario at 4% per annum, it's giving us a the end result of 13 lakhs 72,113 rupees with an IRR return of 2.15%. So 2.15% is equal to the rate of interest you might get from in a savings bank account. So if you have not invested anywhere and just kept your money in a savings bank account, even that could have given you this kind of interest after these many years. But here we are taking so many risks, and we are taking the liberty to invest here for so much time, and we have put so much effort, and we are only getting a return that's comparable to a savings bank account rate of interest. But this is not even the guaranteed return, even this can be lower. So this is not justifiable for such a long amount of time. Also, if you take the 8% per annum, which is for the best case scenario, here also it's giving us 24 lakhs 98,000, which is and gives an IRR return of 6.10%. 6.10% might be a decent return, but this is the same return which you might get from any kind of debt instrument you invest in, like FD. Even FD, fixed deposit, can give you the same kind of return and it will be guaranteed return. But here we are taking risk. The only reason we are taking risk is if we commit to a risk instrument for a long time, it might potentially give us a good return, right? But here the returns are not justifiable and was not inflation beating, which for a 24-year policy term is not justifiable at all. So let us first move on to the next part of the analysis, which is comparing Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan with other investment products to see if there are other products in the market which are already available, which can get us more good returns or even an inflation beating return in the long run for the same amount of investment and risk we take. So here we are going to compare Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain with a combination of pure term insurance plus ELSS. So what we have done is we have separated the life cover and investment here. We are not investing in a life cover come investment purpose scheme. We all have separated both. So we have taken a pure term insurance policy for a sum assured of 1 crore rupees, not for 7 lakhs like Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain, but for 1 crore rupees for 24 years. Because for 24 years, the premium paying term could be 10 years and the annualized premium will be only 7,400. And the balance remaining amount will be invested in ELSS mutual funds, which is 42,600. So for a low affordable premium like 7,400 and for a policy term of 24 years, you can get a high coverage of 1 crore in a pure term life insurance policy, and the remaining amount can be invested in an ELSS fund. Because we are comparing with a risk related instrument like Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2, we have also chosen a risk related instrument like ELSS mutual funds. Why we have chosen ELSS mutual fund is because it has a consistent track record of proving that if invested beyond the market cycle of 7 to 10 years, it has consistently given more returns, even up to 12%. So due to that track record, we have invested in this ULSS mutual fund and calculated according to that. So if we invest 50,000 for 10 years, and at the end of 24 years we will get 51 lakh 77,000, which gives us an IRR return of 10 lakh 73%. So the pre-tax value is 56 lakhs in this ELSS mutual fund, but after the tax charges, the post-tax value is 51 lakh 77,000. But even here, there is a drastic difference between the Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan and the combination of pure term insurance and ELSS mutual funds. Here, the 10.73% return is definitely inflation beating return, which is definitely worth the risk and investment we have invested. So here we can understand that there are other good products available in the market which are worth the risk and can even give you a inflation beating return compared to Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2. You just have to do a little bit of research and invest. So, what is the final verdict on Bajaj Allianz Life Future Gain 2 plan? So, should we invest in it or not? As we can see from the analysis that it falls short of our expectations, and the substantial charges and the high agent commissions also does not provide us with any substantial kind of internal rate of return, because these charges and commissions definitely impact our overall return we get from this policy. So the internal rate of return is also not justifiable and not inflation beating return, or even in a risk adjusted return. So what we can do, which we have understood from this analysis, we can separate our insurance and investment purposes. Like we can invest in a pure term insurance policy for affordable premium for a high coverage, which will give us the life cover, and we can diversify our investment in debt, equity, in various asset classes, so we do not need to put all our eggs in one basket and make the risk quotient even higher. So to reduce impact, we can even diversify investment through various asset classes, which can give your family a financially secure future. But if you have doubts how to diversify your investment and what could be helpful for creating a more financially secure future, you can definitely involve a professional, like a professional financial planner, in your investment journey to make the entire journey smoother, because they will be able to take the factors into account like your investment objective, your risk profile, your financial goals, and what kind of financial planning and investment strategies would be helpful for you to achieve them in a faster and smarter way. So involving a professional is always a wise decision in the long run. And if you want professional guidance, you can definitely book a one on one consultation with one of our professional financial planners to take your financial and investment decisions. So, you can book this consultation through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more insights about this policy, and in even more in-depth analysis, we have posted a blog post in our website, which also you can find in the link that in the description. And if you want to gain regular insights like this to the leading experts in the finance industry about finance and investments, then also for that also we conduct regularly free live webinars, which is also you can register through the link in the description. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.